back from a little mini kind of vacay where I took a little sketchbook. This is a field note size traveling notebook with me, and I had some questions about what do I bring with me when I go on vacation, because I like to just sketch, and I have a great camera, but there's also something so peaceful about just sitting and chilling out and relaxing, and just, it doesn't matter what it comes out looking like, because you're kind of engaging with the scenery and what's going on around you, and bringing that experience into an artwork. So it doesn't matter what it looks like, because you just get to have this experience with color and memory, and taking in all of these experiences and getting them into a book. And it doesn't matter what book you use either. Hello, you can use anything, you know, a composition book from the dollar store for $1. Doesn't matter. So, but I would thought that I had a question. So I thought that I would just show you what my little travel journal looks like. I do keep this in a backpack, so when I'm walking, I can just throw the backpack on my back and take it out as I see fit, and when I get a minute. Because, you know, lots of times on vacation, you're running and you're dashing and you can't stop. But oh, how sweet when you get to just chill out and relax in the sunshine and the breeze and draw. So I'll show you. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. So this is my little traveling notebook. I'm going to answer the question right off the bat of what brand is that? Where do I get one of those? Listen, if you look up Traveler's Notebooks, there are so many great brands out there. I have 3. I only have 2 right here at my desk with me, but I have 3. These are called Speckled Fawns, Fawns, Fawn, Speckled Fawns. So I love my fawns. I have this one, which is my brain. This kind of has all of my thoughts and ideas, what I have to do, my schedule, all aspects of Praise Heart are in this that I keep track of. And then this one is my traveling notebook that I use to sketch in. And then I have a little bitty one that's probably just like this big, and that's my wallet. So I have 3 fawns. Love Terry's product. I love the feel of it, the smell of leather. I love it. It's so well made. The only problem is that she just recently changed over her shipping policies. And I have some problems with her shipping policies now, so I think that I'm only going to have my 3 fawns unless I can get one used. So check it out on Facebook. There's Speckled Fawns, and then there's Speckled Fawns, like used places you can find. So there's lots out there. There's a Midori, M-I-D-O-R-I, Traveler's Notebook. If you do a Google search on Traveler's Notebook, you will see that there's a whole world out there. So, but this is my little fawn that I use. And I just want to kind of go through a little journal flip of what I have that I bring with me. So you see, I love that my little girl has so much hair on her side. I love to just kind of rustle it and play with it and just have lots of hair on there. And then I have, because it's, you know, Praise Heart is kind of who I am. So this is like a little bag of love. It's got a little heart there. So I love that. Okay, so opening it up, everything is held together by these strings. So when you get the notebook, it just has these strings attached to the leather base, and then you just slip your notebook in, and then your notebooks stay in because of the string. So if I wanted to add another notebook in here, I could, and she would still close. This is a power horse of a notebook. This is a 2-inch spine on her. So I think that is the biggest one that Terry makes. This is a snickerdoodle. No, it's not. Is it a snickerdoodle? No, it's a Kodiak. This is a Kodiak, Kodiak Speckled Fawn. So here I've got just a little notebook with sort of pretty little doodads in it. This is a sketchbook that I have prepared pages where I did a gray background. When you paint out on a gray background, you sort of get a cleaner, crisper image of the colors that you're using. Here I painted on some empty faces, and as I'm going through and doing whatever, I can kind of just go through and paint faces, use colored pencils and sketch faces as I'm out on the road. So see, those are just blank palettes I don't know if you've got a weird light there. So they're just blank palettes ready for me to draw on. These are just different things that I kind of sketched as I was out and about. This was Brumby. We went away to this and there was this huge dog. Oh my gosh, he was the biggest boy you ever did see in your life. It's Brumby and Maymay from Angela's Cabin. I don't know if you guys are getting a weird glow there, Brumby and Maymay. This was Angela's Cabin. This was a cute little rabbit that I was watching. So just sketching. Okay, now this is the fun part here. This is the fun part of why I can just get away with taking these two things. So what I did here was I took a piece of cardstock and I made this little fold-out book. So what it is so I have this was just a little piece of cardstock, and I put a couple of different pages into it so that it was a 3-page booklet. So it's 1, 2, 3. See those 3 pages of cardstock, and then it's just held together with washi tape. So then these are called Peerless Watercolors, and they are fabulous. These have been around since the 1800s. There is nothing more beautiful than their yellow. Oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous. So what happens is you get this full sheet of watercolor sets, and it's just on paper, fully saturated paper with watercolors on it. So what I do is I just take a little cut of it out, and I did a little bit of like double-sided tape, attached it onto my fold-out page. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 different shades, and I get all of them with me all the time. So as I'm drawing on the road, I've got my brush with me, and I can just come in here, pick up some yellow, and then you can see that I am good to go with while I'm on the road. So I love, this worked for me so well this time. And I know that there's a new brand of these watercolor papers out. And listen, I'm just saying that these have been around since the 1800s, and they are just so fabulous. So, and then I just have my my color chart so that I know what colors I'm looking for, you know, so that I can kind of feel it out as I'm out on the road. So these are my watercolors right here. This little package right here are my watercolors. Then I have just sort of this little area where, you know, there's so many times where you get these like revelations or these thoughts or these images in your head, and for me personally, if I don't write them down, they will be gone. I will forget them. So this is where I kind of just write down my creative ideas of maybe like different talks that I'm going to give, or different revelations that I get, or different quotes that just grab you and you're like, oh, wow, that's an amazing quote. So this is my writing brain, where I write down those kinds of thoughts. This is my newest sketchbook for when I'm out and about. And this was my little vacation that I just took with my kids. They were in a choir, and they were singing their way up the East Coast. So the Martin House in Buffalo, New York, Frank Lloyd Wright's. And then this was the last church that we were at. So this was all with that little pan of watercolors that I was able to use. So I have lots more places for memories. This is my Chasing Wisdom book, and you can see I am almost done with it. So let me just do a quick run through. For those that don't know, we do Chasing Wisdom. It's a group on Facebook, and we go through one proverb a day. So these are just my thoughts on proverbs as we're going along. So if I hold it up a little bit better, you can see more. Does that work? Oh wait, I gotta find you. There we go. And these are just Moleskine books, and they always just hold up well. So they're what I use in my little travel journal as well. So these have collage in them, so many different aspects. So yeah, just gonna continue flipping. See, that one's got the collage, and then I roped out what I wanted and colored in all the rest. So kind of like a negative technique. This has plaster on it. I don't know if you can get the texture that's on there, but there's some texture on there. I love to do these little girls. These little girls are kind of like my thing. I love to kind of make them experiencing life in all different ways. So I don't know. Oh, I got a couple stuck here. Lots of texture on these ones. Can you see all that texture going on there? More collage. So let's see, we got trust and kindness, faithful promises, gentleness, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, honor, speak only with love, friends, protection, fly away. This was about bad thoughts, that we can allow them to take root, or we can say, you know, get out of here. Prudence. This one was about the fools of a jackass, literally. So peace. This one has lots of texture, lots of collage on it. So it all fits in my little book. You know, I don't have to be wary of what I use my page on. I don't know. Look how thick. Oh wait, I got to stick together. Look how thick that page is. You know, and it's fine. It all just fits in there. So a teachable spirit. Operate out of his overflow. No place like home. Wise people see trouble. To make wise financial decisions. That one, I forgot what that one was about. Something about sleep. Hold on, I'm having a hard time doing all this. The dripping nagging of a wife. And I love this one. Can you see that texture on there? That's like a crackle paint. Love that. That we would have godly friends. So got her on there. Grinding away at foolishness, diligence. To be an opulent state of poverty. That's kind of like what I feel like I am now. Wise choices for our children and our sons. This one was about the exhaustion of non-righteousness, the radiance of righteousness. And now I'm up to here. This was a doodle while I was listening to my kids warm up at a conference. I kind of had like a whole Pinocchio wooden boy kind of thing going on. And this is today's proverb. So that's the end of my book. And then back here I just have one more little you know, folder. And then I always have two pieces of wax paper, because when I'm working I will take my wax paper out and just sort of put it on either side to protect the pages behind. So I just have these kind of shoved in the back, always ready to go. And my clip, I love the Uniball pens. They're waterproof, they hold up, they work forever. I love them. So that's just a binder clip and put on there. So that is my traveling journal. Again, she is a speckled fawn, field note size. So she's perfect for me and I love her. So that's what I take with me when I am traveling. That's all, folks. So thanks. Have a great day. Bye.